Hi everybody, this is Paul Atherton, UK Sales Coach of the Year and coach to entrepreneurs. I get entrepreneurs paid for doing what they love. Now look, the reason I'm recording this video and I feel compelled to get this message out is, you know, the unique value proposition, the UVP, you've got it wrong. Your company has got it wrong. Every company has got it wrong, right? Let me just qualify what I mean. Your explanation or definition of unique value proposition is wrong. Okay, I've been looking at this for quite some time. In fact, I'm always revisiting it from the point of view of how am I unlocking value in my client's world? How am I creating value? How am I unlocking more? And how do I express it in my sales copy, and how do I express it when I speak to them? Okay, so I'm revisiting it all the time. And I've kind of looked at this. I've looked at, Wikipedia, and I've done a Google search. I've looked at various businesses from small to large to large corporations, and I've looked at closely what their value proposition is. I've looked at how people define it, and everybody's got different definitions. Everybody. All the businesses out there that we'll work out your value proposition for you. We'll tell you what it is, and we'll help you craft your own so you can inspire your target audience. They've got it wrong. And there's a completely different definition wherever you look. And a lot of people's value propositions is their why. It's their why, just somewhere else in their sales copy or somewhere else featured in their business. But it's dressed up as their value proposition. Or it's just a positive statement. And in fact, think about it, unique value proposition. So what is unique about how we create value in your world? Yes? What's unique about how we create value in your world? That is what the meaning literally is, taken from the words. The unique way in which we create value in your world, in your business, in your life. Right? The closest I've ever seen to that level of specific, how specific, help me out with that. The most specific I've ever seen is James Muir, who wrote The Perfect Close. Okay? And his was, his unique value proposition is, you need three elements to it. One is a metric. So, a KPI within the business, so a metric. Okay, so it could be your conversion, sales conversion. The second one is a direction. So it will go up or it will go down. And the third one is a number. So it's like the level at which it goes in whatever direction. So for instance, after working with us, we will take your lead conversion from 5.7 to 3.1. We will, after working with us, we will reduce your lead conversion by 25%, guaranteed. So it's about the metric, it's about the direction that metric's going to go in, and the volume by which that metric's going to go in that direction. So it's a very clear calculation, and that can be turned into value for that client with a very simple, doing a sum on a calculator. But even that doesn't do it, because that's not specific enough for every customer. That's just a general statement of this is what our value proposition is. You work with me and I'll increase your sales by 20%. Now, in some cases, I'm overstating it. In some cases, I'm vastly understating it. So here's my point, and here's what I'm putting to you as an idea. And this is how I'm going to be, and I've already started, but this is how I am going to be representing the value that I unlock in my client's world. And my unique value proposition is, how can I create value in your life, your world, your business, just yours, not just anybody else's? How can I create value in yours? Precisely what is that value? How much value am I going to create and unlock in your business? How much is that value? How much is it per year, per month, per day? And the only way I can do that and make that statement, and by the way, that statement will be followed by a guarantee, and I guarantee I will release and create that amount of value for you after this sales training program is underway, after 30 days, after it completes, after 60 days, providing you and your team do this. You follow it up each day, you do the role play, we have a check-in every week to check progress. There's caveats, yeah? So you state clearly how much value you're going to unlock in that client's world. You guarantee it, And you put caveats around how you're going to, on what basis you'll guarantee it, providing specific actions have been taken. And in order to have got that far, I've got to do a very thorough fact find, or ask mastery as I call it. I've got to ask and find out and discover what's going on in their business, how long they've had this problem, what's the root of the problem, when did it start, what caused it to start, how does it affect them, to what degree does it affect them, how does it prevent them from creating value for their clients and themselves. Yeah, how much is it costing them a day? How much does it cost them a week? Does it just cost them financially, or does it cost them emotionally? Because how value can be expressed in a financial value or a time value. Will create time, or will save you time. We'll literally give you time back, or we'll save time. Or so we'll give you money, or we'll save you money. Yeah, it's about value is creating more money for you, or saving you money, or creating more time for you, or saving you time. And there's only one element left that value can be expressed as, and that's an emotion. We will reduce your stress. We'll help you sleep at night. You'll no longer be worrying about this, so that it just kills your creativity and you can't be creative. Yeah, we'll restore you to the happy chappy you were before. It's about an emotional value. And your product should always contain a comprehensive statement, as well as the money you'll save, the financial element. It should contain a statement about how the emotional impact of this product will help them feel better, because all decisions are made emotionally and then claimed by the logical brain. So it has to be represented in emotion too. Okay? Now, what I put to you, I know this is a bit of a rant, but what I put to you is this idea that you now should share this with the people in your organization, and you should say, right, I insist we must get this right. We must now create a value proposition that is unique for every client we see. It's a unique expression of the value we're going to save them over time by solving their problem. The value is expressed in the financial saving or the financial creation of money. It's expressed in the time we'll add back or save them, and it's expressed in the emotion that will change in their life, how we'll save them emotional cost. It then comes with a guarantee, and we will guarantee you that value, providing you do A, B, C, D, E, F, and you caveat it. Because you know your business well enough to know how you create value, and what the client needs to do, and how they need to use your product and work with you in order to make that value absolutely land. This method, guys and gals, is going to radically transform your sales process. So unique value proposition, rather than just a statement on a page or some positive thing put somewhere, it's going to be a stage of your sales process. Right, let's do evaluation. Let's evaluate. You've got this problem. We've just spent 20 minutes digging into the problem in the fact find, finding out to what extent the problem's affecting you cost-wise, that it's not going to change by itself because it's been going on for 18 months, that it's going to get worse if you leave it alone. The implications, using the spin model, what are the implications if you do nothing? If you do nothing, it's going to get worse. And you've told me that in an ideal world, you want to sort it out now. So let's do evaluation of my solution. I'd like to now show you how our solution will solve the problem and will create a specific financial amount of value in your world, rather than costing you lots of money now. The time impact that it will add back into your world, and the emotional impact of you and all the other users, how frustrating it is. And I'd like to now put that together in a unique proposition to you, expressed as value, that you can consider working with me around. And I'll guarantee it as well. Now, loads of people are going to ignore this, right? But the ones that don't ignore it and act on it and put it together, you will smash your competition to bits, because they won't be doing it. They'll be doing the same old thing. Our value proposition is we're the best and we care. Bullshit. Let's make it unique. Let's express it as value to that specific client. I know what I'm going to do now. Mine's going to be written here on LinkedIn. It's going to be everywhere. That my value proposition is an expression along with a promise of how much value I will create in your business as a result of working with you and your people to improve your sales skills, to teach you the art of persuasion. And I'm going to put that as a measure of value I'll create for you, a timeline of when that value will be released and created, and a promise and a guarantee of how much you're going to receive from me and the things you need to do. And that's what I'm going to do. And my invitation is for you to do the same. And I want your comments. I don't care if they're positive or negative. I just want your comments. I want to know what they are. And if you need any help putting your value proposition together, your unique value proposition, then ping me back. Just ping me an email, right? And I'll help you. Because that's what I do. Okay, guys? Let's do it. Let's get at it.